You can see the pitch, it is in a very good shape despite of so many matches have been played on that pitch. Almost 90 plus matches have been played on that pitch ever since it was newly laid. And still it looks in a very good shape. You can see the drone out there just moving towards hovering low over the ground, moving towards the pitch. Exactly right over the pitch. And now you can see the players of Team Elegant taking on the field. Shortly, we are going to see the two openers following suit. The two openers wearing two openers out there. One of them is wearing that 6 number jersey. He's heading towards the middle, followed by the batsman wearing that 9 number jersey. Arshad and Mansoor, they are the two openers for Young Friends. Arshad Helty is not playing this match. Again, the drone is out there just above the pitch, low above the pitch. Now it's moving towards the Reliance Cricket Jaipur banner. Now we can see the drone taking off. High, taking off there, trying to get that view of the ground from up above. The umpire signaling the start of the first semi-finals of Reliance Club 2020. All is set for the first ball to be bowled. Team Elegant winning the toss and opting to field first. Young Friends have to bat first. It's a 10-over side match. And this being the 29th match. 29th match to be precise, of 31 matches to be played. We are entering into the fag end of the tournament. Swifts the ball, the very first ball, he swept it down to back of square leg, almost back of square leg region for a single. Just waits for the ball to come on to him and just getting down on his knees and just sweeping it, the very first ball. And that brings the right hand on strike. One for the loss of no wicket. The sun is out here at UCG Ura Cricket Ground. Trying to drive that ball. That was almost on his legs, cramping him for rooms. He tried to whip it off his toes. He wasn't able to make proper contact. Wasn't able to get hold of it. Managed to get the toe of the bat onto it. Right arm over the wicket. Delivers. Tosif the bowler. Mansoor the batsman, right arm over the wicket from the expertise end, drives it upishly but safe, wide of the field and a short mid-off region, down to the deep mid-off region for a single. 2 for the loss of no wicket. Young Friends, after losing the toss, we have to bat first by the opponents, Team Elegant. The first semi-finals, the 29th match of the tournament. Outside the off stump, that was within the reach of the batsman. Batsman just watching the ball into the hands of the wicketkeeper. Wanted to play it, but the last moment withdrawing it and letting the ball to go into the hands of the wicketkeeper. Right arm over the wicket, round the wicket, beg your pardon. Delivers. Oh, he wanted to sweep the ball from far outside the off stump. Immediately knew that it was far outside the off stump. It wasn't within his reach, so let it go through the wicketkeeper. Wide signal by umpire. 3 for the loss of no wicket. Right arm round the wicket. Sweeps the ball. That was a pedal sweep. Just waits for the ball. You can see him. Waits for the ball, lunging forward. The toe of the bat pointing towards the bowler as he tried to sweep that ball. the face of the bat pointing towards square leg region or onto the onside, and he managed to the ball just brushing the face of the bat and going behind square on the onside, just giving the ball the direction. 4 for the loss of no wicket. Toss hit the bowler. Mansoor the batsman under his cap. Right arm over the wicket from the expertise end. Drives it along the ground. Down to that is a proper cricketing shot. Down to the deep extra cover region. There's a fielder out there. 3/4 away down the deep extra cover region. And end of the over. 5 for the loss of 1 over. 10 wickets intact. They need to score 60 plus. If they have to be on the safe side. Even a score of 60 plus, I don't think so. It is safe. Unless and until you have a formidable bowling lineup. But young friends, they have a very good bowling lineup. They are the favourites. Team Milligan, according to me, are the dark horses. What a match we had. The first quarterfinals, it had gone down to the wire. It was decided of the last delivery of the match. The Malaysia cricketers were on the losing side. After that, all 3 quarterfinals were one-sided. Only the first quarterfinals was almost thrilling. Cliffhanger. And Team Milligan had a better offer that first quarterfinals against Adi Maheshwari cricketers. 5 for the loss of no wicket. Anish the bowler. Right arm over the Mansoor across the line. Beautifully played. That's it before us. Ball racing down the boundary. Slowing down towards the boundary. They go for 1. They come back with the second. And the batsman managed to get a couple of runs. The ball slowing towards the boundary line. And drone, you can see, making his way down towards the pavilion. After taking that view from capturing the view of the pitch as well as the ground, from up above, the drone has made its way towards the pavilion. That has been struck straight to the throat of the fielder, who had to move across to his right hand side. Imran, the catcher, had to move across to his right hand side. It was played over the deep whitish mid-on region, and the batsman wasn't able to get that distance to clear the deep whitish mid-on boundary. The fielder from slightly from mid-on region had to run around. He managed to catch the ball exactly between deep mid-wicket and deep whitish mid-on region. So Mansoor trying to just drag the ball from outside the off stump, failed to get the distance. He managed to get the elevation, but there was no power behind the shot, and that's the reason why he has been dismissed. Caught there by the fielder, Imran, who took a very comfortable catch. The first wicket down, 7 for the loss of 1 wicket, second over in progress. Mansoor back in the pavilion after scoring 4 runs. You need to play close better shots when it comes to 10 over side match. You cannot be technically sound. And then high coordination comes to play. Just try to score. You have to score of virtually each and every delivery. Seven for the loss of 1 wicket. Right arm round the wicket. Imtiaz the batsman. The skipper. Right arm over the wicket. Trying to sweep the ball from outside the off stump at the last moment. I don't know the wide signal by umpire. And again you can see he's the habit of, after completing the run, you see him, he just limps past the stumps. This has been going on from the very first match he had played. Imtiaz still, it looks like he's not 100% fit, but when he runs between the wicket, he looks really 100% fit. 9 for the loss of 1 wicket. Second over in progress. Right arm round the wicket. Delivers. Arshad, the batsman. Anish, the bowler, from the cabin. Bowls from the cabin. Round the wicket. Delivers. Goes for the sweep shot. He was in 2 minds, but he'll go for the reverse sweep or reverse slap. And last moment, managed to reverse sweep that ball. Beg your pardon, sweep that ball down to the short fine leg region for a single. 10 for the loss of 1 wicket. Young friends, after losing the toss, we have to bat first. This being the first semi-finals of Reliance Cup 2020. Played here at UCT, lots of cricket. So we've said beautifully that was a delivery which was going down the offside. Batsman managed to sweep that ball down to Pian square on the onside for a single. 11 for the loss of 1 wicket. As far as the playing conditions are concerned, for the first 2 overs, 2 fielders are allowed to field outside the 20-yard circle. The first power play. Second power play is the batting power play. I'll let you know after this delivery. Opening the face, running it down to third man region for a single. The batting power play can be taken between the third and the 7th over. And if not taken by the batting side, it will be forced upon them by the umpires out there in the middle in the 8th over. You can have only 3 fielders outside the 20-yard circle when the batting power play is on. Let's go for a single. Quick running between the wickets. The fielder had to move across to his left. He had to just go around the ball to pick with his right hand. And the batsman crossed over for a single. The ball was played behind square on the onside. 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. 2 overs done. It's a 10-over side match. First semi-finals. The 29th match to be precise. Out of 31 matches to be played. 24 matches were played in the group stages on league basis, followed by the quarterfinals, and now the first semi-finals. The first time you can see the sun out here early in the morning, about at 9, it is about 9 o'clock. For the last 2 days it was really gloomy out there. Overcast conditions, gloomy, humidity was really at its high. But today it looks like the weather is really ideal for cricket, conducive for cricket to be precise. 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. Riaz is the bowler, is the skipper of the side. He bowled, usually bowls the first over of the match, especially if they bowl first, but today he comes in to bowl the third over. Oh, this time around, I don't know what he was doing, trying to bowl the leg spinner, slow leg spinner. First time I'm watching him bowling that slow leg spinner all along the ground. Maybe he has some problem with his shoulder. That's the reason why. Bowling those leg spinners all along the surface with that cocked up wrist of his. He's not bowling those off spinners, fast off cutters. He was injured yesterday. What a commitment out there in the deep by Riaz, running across to his left, right, beg your pardon. Again, look at that, bowling those leg spinners, slow leg spinners all along the ground. Here the batsman has to really make a pace on the ball. Can't use the pace of the ball, he has to just make pace on it. We're going for a powerful drive. Doesn't bowl those fast off cutters. Again, bowls the delivery heading toward the stump. That was the ball with the cocked up wrist of his leg spinner all along the ground. Right arm over the wicket to the left-hander. 16 for the loss of 1 wicket. Opening the face and setting off for a single, stealing the single under the nose of the field and a short extra cover region for a single. Beautifully done. Playing with soft hands, the ball was bowled at a very slow pace and he's bowling those leg spinners. First time I'm watching him bowling those leg spinners. Maybe he was injured yesterday, that's the reason why he's bowling those leg spinners, slow leg spinners. He's not able to bowl his normal deliveries. Usually he bowls those faster off cutters. Hardly the ball deviates, but those deliveries he bowls, the fast deliveries he bowls, they really come towards the batsman at an angle. Again he bowls. A whips it off his legs, shuffling across, closing the face of the bat, playing down, in line with the pop crease on the onside, square leg region. Just, The batsman had all the time in the world because the bowler is bowling at a very slow pace, curling the ball across from outside the leg, outside the off stump, and the batsman shuffling across with a vertical bat, closing the face of the bat with the roll of the wrist. He plays it down to the square leg region in line with the popping crease on the onside. 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. So then Abhilash, the bowler, is bowling on the far end. Riaz was really injured yesterday while trying to just stop the ball, which was heading towards the deep mid-on. He had to run 15 yards to his right-hand side and try to pull that ball back into the playing area. Lost his balance. He was totally off balance. And one of his sides, maybe the rib cage, might have hit the boundary wall. And that's the reason why today we see him bowling those slow leg spinners. Abhilash, the left-hander, bowling from the cabin. Left-hander to the left-hander, Arshad. Right, left arm round the wicket. This being the fourth over, 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. They lost the first wicket. Mansoor, the batsman, sweeps the ball. That was a reverse sweep. That was a sweep, orthodox sweep. Just going for the left sweep. Down to the fielder at short fine leg region for no runs. Riaz, the skipper. He has that orange cap on his head. Highest number of runs he has scored in this tournament so far. This ball has been played nicely, sweeping it down to short fine leg region for a single. The bowler is bowling left arm round the wicket. Now the left-hander out there, angling it away. He has to angle it away from the left-hander. There's pushing it onto that vacant short mid-wicket. He's a fielder from deep mid-wicket had to run in to field that ball, and the batsman had ample time to cross over. 22 for the loss of 1 wicket. Slow and steady start there by young friends. They know that a score of 60 plus is defendable if considering the fact that they have a very good bowling lineup. Left arm round the wicket, delivers. Sweeps the ball from outside the off stump. Again, there's a fielder at 3/4 way down the deep fine leg region. Again, there's a fielder out there behind the wicket keeper's left shoulder. 2 fielders behind the popping crease on the onside. You can't have more than 2 fielders behind the popping crease on the onside as far as the rules are concerned. Terms and conditions for this tournament are concerned. Left arm round the wicket, delivers. Doesn't get hold of it properly. Ball ending up down to the short mid-on region. There's no fielder out there. The fielder from deep mid-wicket had to run in. And ball just was heading towards the short wideish mid-on region. 24 for the loss of 1 wicket. So first semi-final, so the 29th match of Reliance Cup is going on here at UCG, Udo Cricket Grounds. Lots of underarm cricket. Sweeps it, trying to sweep that ball. Was beaten. Trying to sweep that ball from outside the off-stump. 4 overs done. 24 for the loss of 1 wicket. Young Fransurwa, after losing the toss, asked to bat first. Team Elegant making it to the semi-finals. What a match it was, the first quarter-finals. It had gone down to the wire. It was a cliffhanger. And after that, 3 quarter-finals were almost one-sided. Even NM cricketers, they were beaten convincingly by KFC cricketers. KFC cricketers won that match quite convincingly. NM cricketers were one of the strong favourites to win this Reliance Cup. Unfortunately, they have been ousted from this tournament. So NM cricketers were the top seeded, one of the top seeded team, failed to make it to the semi-finals. Young friends, they are the strong favourites, no doubt about it. But Team Elegant they can be the dark horses of this tournament organized by Reliance cricketers. Again, swinging the ball. Lot were bowling the leg spinners of his. He's feeling the pain maybe. As he delivers the ball, he's bowling those leg spinners with that cocked up wrist of his. All along the ground. Cramping the batsman for room. Not giving any width or latitude for the batsman to play big shots. You can see the batsman just nudging the ball rather than going for big shots. Again, going by every side that swings it over the deep mid-wicket boundary. We are to see one bounce into the fence. She goes between the deep mid-wicket and deep 5 mid-on region. The fielder from deep mid-on had to run around to his right, but I don't think so. He was able to get there. The ball just landing inside the boundary line, and then it goes over the boundary for 4 runs. The first boundary of the semi-finals. Swings his bat. That sweeps it beautifully. They go for one. They want the second. Quick running between the wickets. This has been very good running between the wickets. Beautifully run by both the batsmen. Seizing the opportunity out there and managed to cross over for a couple of runs. The fielder from the deep had to run in. He was very slow to closing on the ball. And the batsman seizing the opportunity and just taking that extra run. Imtiaz is batting on 12 after that boundary had struck. Arshad is batting on 11. 31 for the loss of 1 wicket. Riaz the bowler, the skipper of the side. Again going for a cross-batted shot. This time not able to hit it. Dragging it on the onside. There's a fielder at short mid-wicket region. 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. Riaz is not bowling his normal deliveries. He's bowling those leg spinners. I've never seen him bowling those leg spinners. Yesterday, because of the injury, might have suffered. Fielding in the deep. He lost his balance and he fell over the wall out there at the boundary. Drives it beautifully. Presenting the face of the bat. Again a fumble there. Again the batsman out there almost seizing the opportunity to go for second run. All is happening here in favor of Young Friends so far. After losing their first wicket of Mansoor, they have been trying to stitch a partnership here. Across the line again, as between the deep mid-wicket and deep mid-on fielder. The fielder from deep mid-wicket managed to run across to his left, fielded ball after it had bounced a couple of times, and the batsman crossed over for a couple of runs. The 5 overs have been done, 35 for the loss of 1 wicket. We have to wait and see what sort of target they're going to set to their opponents. One thing for sure, they have to get at least 70 runs from here on. 5 overs done, 35 runs on the board. And over to Satish for further description on this match and take it through to the end of the innings of Young Friends.
Thank you, Mr. Lena, sir. So, good morning, cricket lovers. And the 5 overs certainly is going to be a great battle between bat and ball. As Young Friends, even the last toss asked by the opposition to bat first, I think they're cruising very well. They're cruising very well, just like what when I asked the captain of Young Friends, Imtiaz, after that toss, he lost the toss. Then I asked him, how many runs you want to score, which total is going to be a little enough to depend. Then he told, I want to get to 70 plus. And certainly they're going that way. That was really, implementing the strategy into performance is very important. And leading from the front, as a captain, Imtiaz tried to get that 70 runs he wanted to get. But lost only one wicket for that 35 runs. That means they're going very well. And Team Elegant, as I asked Riaz, when he won the toss, elected to field first, and he told that I want to restrict opposition, Young Friends who are less than 60. And for that, he want to bowl very well. He need to restrict the batsman, need to pick the wickets in frequent intervals if they wanted to put a break on the run rate of Young Friends. As the next one, first delivery of the over number 6, as from the far and Saban is Abhilash been introduced, and first ball itself, I think is playing something different innings today. Arshad is cool and calm today. And that was really required, isn't it? And he's being the experienced campaigner of the team. Of course, the condition is not that much of easy for the go for the big shot. So he's just adjusting his strategy, and he's just dealing with the singles rightly. So as the runs are coming very freely. So this is what I need to have some game plan when you're playing a big matches, the knockout matches like a semi-final, because only one steps remaining to enter into the big final of this most prestigious Reliance Cup 2020. Abhilash, left arm. On the wicket balls, this time Arshad wanted to hammer it down. Of course, he's one of the best striker of the ball in a tennis ball. Tennis ball is concerned in underarm cricket. He's when he hits the ball, he hits very hard. He smashes the ball, and that's why he's so dangerous. Even though he was a little bit today, a little bit defensive frame of mind, but still he's got ability of hitting some big shot. Again, wicket keeper message. This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing here. I think is a Praveen behind the stumps. Completely missed out, and wicket, and the batsman got opportunity to complete the single. 39 for the loss of 1 wicket in the over number 6 in progress. The fielding is not up to the mark today. Team Elegant, some sloppy fieldings in the short mid-wicket region as well in a couple of times, and Abhilash this time turning a ball out. When you're bowling away, going delivery outside the line of leg stump, when you ball down the leg stump, that ball suddenly going away from the left-hand batsman. So white call by umpire. Scoreboard moves on to 40 for Young Friends Surwa for the loss of 1 wicket. Abhilash searching for the wicket. One of the most experienced campaigner can produce the prod. That's what we are talking about. He's such a clean striker of the ball when he's get going. Look at the shot, that one. This is the first sixer of the semi-final. First sixer of the day as well. I already mentioned he's today looks to be too cool and calm, and he's just like a deep waters of the calm lakes. Seems to be a little bit calm, but he got a lot of depthness in his batting. In the form of big hitting is concerned. He's batting on 20. What a great shot that one from Arshad. Arshad is playing that one now. Walk right off that fielder. That will going to be one more boundary. Now is Arshad slowly open up. He slowly open up with some excellent cricketing strokes, I will tell you. This one, quite a beautiful shot, I will tell you. Not an easy stroke to play in the books, playing the reverse sweep. Just using the face of Abhilash and just helping it down. Delicately played there by Arshad, and he is on fire. All in sudden we can see how cool and calm. All the runs came in the bat of Arshad in singles. Till that last over, when it's come to freeze his arm. He frees his arm with the fantastic cricketing strokes. 50 comes up here for Young Friends Surwa. So what a fantastic comeback here for Arshad. The last 2 innings he scored only single runs in each innings. And that means, of course, one match he didn't bat. And what outstanding comeback by this man, Arshad, who really performed in the Bichu Premier League as well, which is played in Uppala. He really takes his team into the semi-final. Arus JKV, which is he's represented the team in that tournament. He's been outstanding throughout the tournament, and he becomes the best all-rounder as well. What a great performer. And today he's played really fantastic innings, I will tell you. So composed, very well planned. He's just searching for the 1 over to freeze his arm, and he's choosing Abhilash. So 6 overs 50, the big score on the board. Now Team Elegant a little bit under pressure. Iqbal bowling from the commentary box and expertise, and look at this captain. He's outstanding today. He is the one who is anchoring the innings. After losing Mansoori, quickly realizing that the consolidation is much required, partnership is much required, and he really built the innings along with this teammate Arshad. Left and right combination really going to be a big headache here for the captain of Team Elegant Riaz. How to break this partnership? Iqbal changing the angle round the wicket. The ball is there, and I think his best be coming to the pavilion. This is what Team Elegant wanted. Need to send this danger man back into pavilion, otherwise he will definitely going to destroy the bowling attack of Team Elegant. 51 for the loss of 2 wicket. Very good knock of 24 runs out of 18 balls. Is comes an end of Ashad with the help of 1 boundary and 1 6. The 51 is the total score. At last, it was a little bit relaxed here for the captain of Team Elegant. Because a little bit look at the dismissal here in the replay. Of course, already that was shown in that replay. He would try to improvise that one by playing the reverse. Maybe that was his little bit getting excited after he got a boundary in the previous over. He got a boundary by playing the reverse. So he tried to do that again in this over, but not quite able to get that one middle of the bat. He got a top edge, then at short third man region, short gully region in fact, takes the catch. The wicket number 2 of young friends who are back into Pavilion. This is the right time for Team Elegant captain Riaz to put some break on the run rate. Need to put some break on the run rate, otherwise young friends who are certainly they are going towards 75 to 80 runs. Once they get that 80 runs in the morning session, it's not that much of easy for Team Elegant. So that's why it's so important to Riaz think a lot in this last remaining deliveries of the innings of young friends Surwa. Iqbal right above the wicket, but Imtiaz, look at that one, just like what Shakiris did in the previous day for KFC Kodigal. He played such a great innings for KFC Kodigal against NM Mangalore. Such a composed and cool and calm in the middle, takes the match away from the opposition. Here is Imtiaz being the captain of the side. This is why always the captain is inspiration for other players. When he started to perform, then all players there in the field to perform for the team. Oh, beautiful delivery. This is a flum. Absolutely flum in front of wicket. Ajmal is out for a duck. He's out for golden duck. Little bit across the line of the delivery. Tried to turn that one just to closing the face of the bat. Tried to flick that one off his legs down to find leg region. This is quite dangerous. Even though he is very confident by doing that, but sometime in the morning session when ball is not really coming to the bat, as a slow ball did the trick, as a Iqbal really done a great job here to pick the 2 valuable wickets of young friend Surwa. The 51 for the loss of 1 wicket at one stage. Now the 52 for the loss of 3 wickets. That was really needed. That's why the underarm cricket is so excited and so interesting. Who knows, sometime the 1 or 2 wickets will change the complexion of this match. As the Manohar just came into middle. The replacement to Samir. And that is why I think it's a really great replacement. The great performer. Manohar, look at that one. Straight away, no problem whatsoever. He's very confident. He's a master of sweeping the ball. And just allowing the ball coming into his bat. Then quite beautifully played. His sweeps that one down to deep fine leg region for a walkable single. With that single, he's off the mark. Scoreboard moves on to 53 for the loss of 3 wicket in the over number 7 in progress. Again, Imtiaz, no problems whatever. They're running hard. They're looking for the second. Imtiaz so quick. In comes the throw. But you can't stop this man. You can't stop this man as far as the running between the wickets is concerned. He's so good. As that was a free meditated, When you step the ball, exactly. Soft hand comes into play. He played that one right between square leg and fine leg. Once he knows that it was a ball is running in between that fielders, and he's put his partner to little bit change the gear, run fast, and he's run quickly to complete that couple of runs. 55 on the board. So batting power play has been taken as umpire Pushparaj signaling towards our scorer, Mr. Sachin Kamath, because that was automatically done. And the batting power play is not taken there by young friend Surwa. I think it's rightly so when his Mansoor is out in that power play, second power play. So that was a time for the Imtiaz to see that the consolidation and partnership required. And this was really good thinking there by the captain of young friend Surwa. And other day, they taken batting power play in the number 3 overs when Mansoor is in the middle. When Mansoor is not there, they're not taking a batting power play. This is what you call game plan. Across the line, Manohar sweeps that one right in the middle of the bat. Bowler chasing the ball. Will it going to win the race? Yes, ball winning the race against that the fielder, and he got a boundary. Manohar means the beautiful. That was a beautiful cricketing stroke, I will tell you. just using the face of the ball across the line of the delivery. You know exactly there is no fielder in the deep backward square leg. The fielder is in the deep fine leg region. And what a beautiful shot that one from Manohar. 59 for the loss of 3 wicket in the over number 8 in progress. Young friends who are looking in a strong position. Just like what Imtiaz is mentioned, the way he told that my team want to get 70 plus runs on the board. They're already 59 in the 8 over in progress. Certainly they are cruising towards what they plan to get in this 10 hours format of a game in the innings. Anish balls, improvising. Manohar quite nicely down to deep backward square leg region. And with that single scoreboard moves on to 60 on the board. So Manohar is replacing Samir from Kerala. And then he is missing. And in his place, Manohar comes into play. And Arshad LT is also today missing. I think it's a big blow. Arshad LT certainly is a fantastic performer from the bat and ball. But even they're missing the 2 good players. Still, the young friends have managed to really replace some good players in that 2 good all-rounders. So, umpire called a dead ball. Bowler Anish balls outside the line of off stump. Wicket keeper, what Praveen is doing here. This is the second time he's missing the ball. Always is a time for the frustration for the bowler. When he beats the bat of the subtle batsman, when wicket keeper misses the ball, then it is going to be a really very, very disappointment for the bowler and the captain of fielding team. 61 by call by umpire. Improvising quite beautifully. The ball is running down to deep backward point region. Rashid Baba is chasing that ball. And just 2-3 yards behind that boundary line. Before that boundary line, he fields the ball and batsman got ample time to complete that couple of runs. What a fantastic player he's been, Manohar. He played a great innings in that RRP Memorial Trophy in the final. When he's in the middle, looks like young friends will going to win the match. When he's out in the form of run out, then young friends, they're turning their face into defeat. Again, allowing the ball coming into his bat. Still, Manohar is sending a strong message that even in the small format of games, he is quite a useful batsman. The way he is played that innings. Imtiaz is batting on 20. The captain's knock. And then Captain Knox facing another delivery. Oh, highly indisciplined bowling performance again. When it was a need to put some break on the run rate, if he bowls that kind of deliveries, the wide deliveries, certainly it's going to be a very difficult if it is a 75 runs, if you're going to chase. This time, lovely shot, just oh, what a goodness. The fielder, Riaz, the captain of the side, one-handed catch taken, just moving outside the circle, 20-yard circle. Looks like the Imtiaz tried to go after going over that infield, but look at the effort from captain. Even little bit is not that much of fit, injured, and still he managed to take that very good catch. Look at that left-hand catch, beautifully taken. And the very good innings of Imtiaz comes to an end. Captain's knock. The great innings, I will tell you. The Imtiaz, who has really anchored the innings, being the captain of the side, I think he did his job. Again, he wanted to just try to go over the head of the Riaz. Didn't got that much of elevation he's looking for. Didn't got that much of timing behind that lofted strokes. And Riaz takes a very good catch going back. Takes the catch. The wicket number 4 is back into pavilion. So, outstanding innings. The captain's knocks comes to an end. And replacing him is one more very destructive, unorthodox cricketing strokes he implements when you want to get some runs on the board. Sometimes very difficult to set a field. The batsman like Azhar, very useful batsman down in the order, especially in the slog overs. Wait and see how he'll going to contribute. Azhar facing next delivery of first delivery of Iqbal of the over number 9 from the expertise end with the short run up to Azhar. Azhar this time wanted to reverse it. Opportunity of run out. Direct hit required. Ball misses the stamp and batsman survives. Try to improvise in that occasion. Try to play the sweep, reverse sweep in that occasion. That ball got little bit extra bounce. couldn't manage to have a bat onto that. Ball is hitting his body. And straight away Manohar calling his partner for the quick single. Responded well. But fortunately, the wicketkeeper bowler missing the stumps in that occasion. Again, Manohar wanted to play the reverse sweep. Both the batsmen tried to get the runs in the form of reverse sweep. This time he didn't got enough bat onto that. And just picked up a single for that. 67. 67 for the loss of 4 wicket. Azhar back on strike now. Facing Iqbal from the expertise end. Right arm over the wicket. Azhar again looking for the slog. Reverse sweep again. Not quite getting hold of that strokes properly. As he was looking for one of the most dangerous batsmen, I will tell you. As the reverse sweep is concerned, he master of playing a reverse sweep. Picked up a single here. Again, scoreboard moves on to 68. So far, Iqbal so good in this over, as he was not really giving any opportunity for the 5 batsmen to freeze the arm. The appeal for leg before, definitely going to miss the off stump a long way. And leg by call by umpire as a one warning. The warning number 1 has been given to the bowler. So very difficult, isn't it? Very difficult with the judge. The leg before wicket, yes, warning number 1 has been given to Iqbal after he delivers the ball coming right went off umpire. One more addition to total 69 for the loss of 4 wicket in the over number 9 in progress. Again Iqbal bowling away from us. Expertise and so far Iqbal so good. Just a single run conceded in each and bad miss again. Look at the Iqbal, wicket keeper behind the stump, not up to the mark. One more by so many times, 4 to 5 times he missed the ball when bowler is really able to beat the bat of the batsman. The wicket keeper not really gathering the ball behind the stump. 70 for the loss of 4 wicket in the over number 9 in progress. Sometimes it's so difficult when batsman going for the reverse sweep. Very difficult for wicket keeper to judge the line of the ball. And that's why he's missing in the last occasion. Again went for the reverse sweep. And Manohar played that quite unorthodox cricketing stroke, I will tell you. Because you know exactly if he left the ball, it's going to be a legal, the fair delivery. So he just puts the bat into the line of the delivery. Picked up a single. Good over there from Iqbal. Compared to that, of course, this is a slog over. The 9th over. Batsman looking for the big shot. I think he's bowled well. So 71. 71 for the loss of 4 wicket after completion of 9 overs. Just like what Imtiaz is mentioned after that toss when he's asked how many runs he want to score and he's told that 70. Now we can see that 71 is the total score. This is what you need to see. This is why young friends who are always seen in the top in underarm cricket because of their game plan. Not only they implementing the game plan, but converting that game plan into performances. That's very important. The captain leading from the front, Imtiaz, anchoring the innings and takes his team into the good score of 71. I don't think it's, in cricket it's very difficult to predict how many runs is going to be enough to depend because competition is high level. Each and every team in the semi-final, they wanted to be in the final of this most prestigious cricket. Oh, that was a broken handle. But look at the ball is traveling there. Down to deep backward point region before the fielder. The Rashid Baba fields the ball. Running out for the 3rd run. And he's not having a bat in his hand. Certainly he will go into a shot of his crease. Manohar has got a big smile in his face. Look at that one in replay. Oh, his bat handle is in the hand of Manohar. And bat is not in the hand. But still he's running hard. Look at that one. He's not having a bat in hand. But still he's running hard for the 3rd run. But not quite able to complete the 3. But he got 2 valuable runs. But he played a very good innings, I will tell you. He's really justifying his place. Manohar, the way he batted. He is really giving justification for his appearance in the playing 11 for young friends who was 73 for the loss of 5 wickets. He scored valuable 14 runs, I will tell you. Very good 14 runs in just 9 deliveries he's faced. And he scored 14 valuable runs. This is Manohar for you. The one batsman is technically very sound. And certainly they got the ability of playing all format of the games. I request 2 teams captain, those who are going to play the next semi-final, KFC Kodikal and Sridevi cricketers Japu, to sign the official chart immediately. This is the first call for you. KFC Kodikal, as well as Sridevi cricketers. They're going to play the second semi-final of this most prestigious Reliance Cup 2020. Tausif bowled the first over of the innings. Now he's bowling last over of the innings of young friend Surwa. Now he's bowling from the Sab end to Azhar. Azhar this time left that one, big wide, missed that one, going to be extra run here. Azhar running hard. Oh my goodness, this is what not really required. Looking for the third as well. Ashwin is ready, but Azhar is not ready. Maybe that Azhar want to keep the strike in this over. And this is a highly indisciplined bowling performance by the bowlers. Even the fielding is not up to the mark. Team Elegant. The first two overs are looking pretty good, but afterwards we can see that a lot of the extras, misfields, and the young friends who already got 76. Again, improvising that one, running hard, looking for the second. Will they come back to the second? No. The fielder is very quick in the deep, so they have to satisfy it with a single. Scoreboard moves on to 7-7. So 70 is what Imtiaz has mentioned. Now they are looking towards 80 plus runs. And Ashwin is just came into middle. Ashwin has played a very good innings in the previous match. Beautifully driven, leaning into the drive, down to deep coverage, and they're running hard for the second. In comes from the deep. Good throw. But I think couldn't manage to get the result. Ashwin completes the second over. Second run. That was a terrific piece of running between the wicket, I will tell you. Such a unique part of cricket, I will tell you, running between the wicket. If you have got a very good runner between the wicket, you can convert the singles into twos, especially in the slog overs, and you to take a little bit risk. And look at the Ashwin, way he's running that one. Absolutely terrific. Dragging his bat in the right time when bills are off. He's in 79 on the board. Tausif, again from the far end, bowling right arm. Again looking for some inside out cricketing shot, looking for some improvisation. By call by umpire. Again, the wicket keeper missed the ball completely. 5-6 byes already conceded. 80 comes up here for young friend Surwa. 80 for the loss of 5 wicket. Went for the reverse sweep, not quite getting hold of that strokes properly. Again, ball is in the air for a while, but out of the reach of the fieldsman. Looking for 2. Then in comes a throw from Rashid Baba. And batsmen have to settle for the single. Only 4 players got hundreds in the UCG under their name. Ashwin is one of them. And that was in the Metro Trophy. And Sadiq of NM Cricketers Mangalore. He's also got 100. Exact 100 in that Metro Trophy. That's it. By call by umpire. Again, quite disappointment. One more extra. Wicketkeeper fails to collect the ball. 82 is the total score by young friends Urva. Looks like captain must be pleased with the performance. Just like what's his game plan before he is entering into the ground. And he was the players, the batsmen, all batsmen, the top-order batsmen, really backing up that the plan which is made by Imtiaz, captain of the side, and has scored 82 valuable runs and set a target of 83 to win the match for Team Elegant. And that means, I think, Team Elegant, they need to bat very well. And especially the Riaz Abhilash being the most experienced campaigner in the side. And Rashid Baba, who forgets, I think if got any ability of changing the complexion of the match in the batting department of Team Elegant, I think the 3 people, 3 batsmen, Riaz, Abhilash, Rashid Baba. The 3 field the batsmen really need to play their innings of their life. Need to play their innings of their life if you wanted to win this match. Wait and see how well Team Elegant will going to climb the mountain of runs. 83 is the target. And it's going to be more interesting when Team Elegant opening batsmen are walking towards the middle to chase this big total. It's going to be a very interesting game of cricket. How well they manage to catch that required 8.3 runs per hour. So before the innings of Team Elegant will go into commence, it's time to ask again Mr. Linus Sir to take over the microphone in English. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Satish. 83 is the target. It's not an easy target to chase for Team Milligan. They have to bat out of their skin if they have to win this match. Right now, it looks like young friends are in a commanding position here in the first semi-finals. But cricket is the game of glorious uncertainty. Nothing can be said until the last ball is bowled, last wicket is taken, and the last run is scored. We have seen this, and Team Milligan, especially the first quarterfinals they had won, no one had thought that they were going to win that first quarterfinals after they had a very bad start, chasing a total of almost 70. Oh, Team Milligan managed to chase the 67 runs, and they won that match by 1 wicket of the last ball. What a match it was. That was the only exciting quarterfinals. And I can say that was the only exciting match of the tournament. And now the two openers, Riaz, a wounded horse out there. He has to perform. He has to perform if they have to win this match. They have no other option, no other choice. They need a couple of box office performances by the batsmen. At least they need a couple of box office batsmen to click, to be precise. 83 is the target, 8.3 runs per over. Against young friends, it's not an easy. Again, the young friends, it is not easy. They have a formidable bowling lineup, no doubt about it. They are one of the favorites. They are one of the strong favorites. They know to win matches. And this has been a lucky ground there for young friends. Team Milligan on the other side. Who knows? They are the dark horses of this tournament, as far as I'm concerned. Zubair, the bowler. Riaz, the skipper. Rashid Baba is at the non-striker's end. He has to play the innings of his life if he has to steer them through to victory. Riaz, the orange cap holder. You can see that orange cap is wearing. Again, trying to very first really, but they go for seeing a fumble. Almost it wasn't a fumble. He wasn't able to release the ball quickly. Santosh or Manohar. It's Manohar. Ball was swept down to back of square region. Manohar was the fielder, managed to field that ball, but he wasn't able to release that ball. That was a leg by. Still runs after we score off the bat. 83 is the target. That's the magic figure they are looking for. Zubair, the bowler, from the expertise end, right arm over the wicket to bowl to Rashid Baba. He's the one he has to click. He has to click for Team Milligan if they have to win this match. As well as Abhilash. Lofted shot. That should be 4 runs. 1 bounce. And they managed to field that ball. For a moment, I thought that ball would just land into the boundary line. 1 bounce into the fence. But unfortunately, for the batting side, the fielder had to run back. He managed to field that ball. There was no power behind that shot. It was not hit at nautical miles. If it was hit at nautical miles, it would have just raced in flight. 1 bounce into the fence. Three for the loss of no wickets. That was a obviously but safe, laid down the deep coverage, and now they are looking. Maybe you get the feeling that maybe they're trying to confirm whether it was a 4 or not. Umpires. The ball was lofted over the fielder at short cover. The fielder had to run back. The ball just bounced vertically, and that's the reason why the fielder had ample time to pull the ball into the playing area, field that ball. Otherwise, of the bounce with a forward movement, it would have crossed the boundary line. Rashid Baba, he's the one they are looking forward to. Drives it, dragging it down to the deep wide mid-on region. Fielder from deep mid-on had to run around. Managed to pick the ball. He had to go round the ball to pick it with his right hand, and the batsman cross off for a couple of runs. They need a good start, and they need to squeeze as many runs as possible in the first 2 overs. The first 2 overs belong to the batsmen. They can take advantage of the first 2 overs when 2 fielders are allowed to field outside the 20-yard circle. 5 for the loss of no wicket. 83 is the target. Zubair the bowler. Rashid Baba, the batsman. From the expertise end, Zubair having a look around the field, making sure all the fielders are in the right position. And he draws it up his sleeve, all along. Look at the way he just swings his bat, almost coming from above his shoulder with a high back lift, bringing the bat down. And the ball just straight to the fielder, that short mid-on region, on edge of the 20-yard circle. Ashwin the fielder. And he might have cracked his bat. You have to wait and see. Maybe near the shoulder. The bat somewhere around the shoulder might have cracked. And that's why he's running towards the pavilion to change the bat. 83 is the target. 83 is the magic figure. The first semi-finals of the Reliance Cup 2020 is going on. The sun, which was out for a while, has disappeared. And now it has slightly making its way out. The sun has been playing a hide and seek over here. 5 for the loss of no wicket. 29th match to be precise of the tournament. This is going to be the 29th match. The semi-finals, the second semi-finals will be played immediately after this match. So Rashid Baba, he is the one. He has to really play the innings of his life if they have to win this match. Five for the loss of no wicket. Drives it down to the deep long on, beg your pardon, down to the deep mid-on region. There's no long on or long off position. Deep long on and long off. As far as the field position, also the positions are concerned, it is deep long off and deep mid-off and mid-on. A warm and hearty welcome to none other than Centurion, the first Centurion of a UFC trophy. Sridhar of Vijayalakshmi Cricketers, former cricketer and captain of Vijayalakshmi Cricketers. He is with us, sitting next to us. A warm and hearty welcome once again. The first Centurion who had scored 107 runs in the UFC trophy. The Sridhar is on the screen now, on a giant screen. Look at Sridhar. He's watching the match from the pavilion at the commentator box. He was the first Centurion of the UFC trophy and the first Centurion on this ground. What an innings it was. 107, and that was way back in 1989. The century had scored the first century of the UFC trophy. That was beaten by Shivaraj of Dumbbell Friends. He had scored 141 runs. The first centurion of lots of underarm cricket ground. Right arm over the wicket from the far end, from the cab and drives, doesn't get hold of it properly. Riaz, maybe he has some problem with his rib cage. Even we have Babu of Gori Young Boys is watching this match. What a all-rounder it was. Babu of Gori Young Boys is watching this match from the pavilion. Running it down to the point region. 8 for the loss of no wicket, chasing a target of 83. There's Babu there on your screen. Gori Young Boys, what a all-rounder he was. Left-hander batsman, left-hander bowler. He had a long run up. And he was really a force to reckon with. One of the best all-rounders we had seen in underarm cricket. Eight for the loss of no wicket. 83 is the target. The winners of this tournament are going to win that Reliance Cup. What a cup it is. Weighing 8.5 kgs. And they are going to be richer by 1,25,000. No ball signal by umpire. We have to wait and see whether it was the leading foot or the return crease. It should be the return crease. No ball at the time of delivery. As far as the no ball rule is concerned, you can't touch the return crease with your back foot. You can touch the return crease with your front foot. Your front foot can go beyond the return crease, but your back foot should be within the return crease. The return crease is the sideline. Some of the people, they don't know. It is not called the sideline. It is called the return crease. And when it comes to fielding position, the long off and long on, there is no fielding position called deep long on and deep long off. It is deep mid off and deep mid on and deep mid off. That's all. The free hit has been given there by the umpire, single by the umpire. Right arm over the wicket, running towards us. Now look at that backlift, high backlift of his, dragging it down to the deep mid-on region. Ball coming in contact with the toe of the bat. If it had come in contact with the meat of the bat, it would have been out of the ground. So he has to play the innings of his life. Shashid Baba, Riaz, the wounded horse out there. He was really injured, unfortunately, in the quarterfinals. Trying to sweep that ball from outside the house. Going for the slog sweep. Was comprehensively beaten. He has to be very careful. It wasn't within his reach to play that slog sweep. It wasn't in the slot to play that slog sweep, and that's the reason why he was comprehensively beaten. Young friends, on the other hand, they got a formidable bowling lineup. Defending a total of 83 is easy when you have a quality bowling attack. And unfortunately, Team Elegant have been pitted against a quality bowling attack. 10 for the loss of no wicket. Right arm over the wicket. Running towards us. Passes umpire Pushparaj. Delivers. Trying to reverse with the ball. He doesn't know where the ball had gone. Chance of a run out. Oh, changing his line as he was running. He has to be very careful. You can't change the line as you run for a run. Obstruction of the field is one way of getting the batsman out. There were 10 ways of getting a batsman out, but now 9. Because obstruction of the field and handling the ball have been clubbed. Rather straight down the throw. What a catch it was. Plucking it from thin air. The fielder mid-off almost timed the jump to perfection. Outstretched both his hands and managed to pluck it from thin air. Imtiaz as captain, leading from the front. What a big blow there for Team Elegant. Rashid Baba back into the pavilion. They needed him out there in the middle. But unfortunately, what a catch it was by Imtiaz. Jumping high up in the air, outstretching both his hands and plucking the ball from thin air. 11 for the loss of 1 wicket. 83 is the target. The target really is going to get tougher and tougher as the overs grow by. Umpire signaling the second power play. That's the batting power play. You can have two fielders outside that. You can have three fielders, beg your pardon. Three fielders outside the 20-yard circle for the first 2 overs. Compulsory power play. You can have two fielders outside the 20-yard circle. Batting power play is concerned, three fielders outside the 20-yard circle. And as far as the playing conditions, you can't have more than 5 fielders on the onside. Not more than 2 fielders behind the popping crease on the onside. These are the playing conditions. And all these are the playing conditions for the Reliance Cup 2020. As far as 5 fielders on the onside, more than 5 fielders on the onside, that's the rule. You can have any number of fielders on the offside, but you can't have more than 5 fielders on the onside. Zubair the bowler. Lofted shot, you have to wait and see whether it clears it. Yes, it has cleared. Yes, it has cleared the deep mid-on boundary. Got the elevation as well as the distance. And right over the deep mid-on boundary for a maximum. Riaz is not feeling the pain out there. He was hurt yesterday. The way he struck that ball never looked like that he was injured. "17 for the loss of 1 wicket. Again, Riaz. Again, trying to play that ball. Ball might take the inside of the bat. Crossing over for single. Good running between the wickets. Trying to play it on the onside. And ball taking the inside of the bat and going down behind square on the onside. The fielder behind the wicketkeeper managed to stop that ball. Not before the batsman had crossed over for a single. 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. 83 is the target. That's the target they're looking forward to. Team Milligan. As far as I'm concerned, they are the dark horses of this tournament. The second semi-finals will be played between Sri-Devi Cricketers and KFC Codical. I request them to be in readiness to complete the formalities out there at the dais on the right hand side. 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. This is the first call for both the teams, KFC and Sri-Devi Cricketers, Jeppo. KFC Codical. Reverse sweeping it. Imran, the batsman. So need to score runs. They have no other options. Try to score virtual of each and every delivery. 83 is the target. That's the big target to chase in the semi-finals, in the pressure match. Setting a target is safe when it comes to big match. Almost when it comes to semi-finals and finals, the team will be really under pressure. If you have a very good team, you can just set the target. But unfortunately, Team Elegant have to chase a total of 83 runs in the semi-finals. It's not a joke. More than 8.3 runs per over at the outset of the innings. Now as the overs grow by, the run rate keeps on increasing. Require run rate. Again going for a reverse sweep. Going for that innovative shot. And the wicketkeeper behind the stumps wasn't able to stop that, but the fielder behind the wicketkeeper managed to intercept that ball quite comfortably. 21 for the loss of 3 wickets. 83 is the target. The young friends, they are defending a total of 82 runs to be precise. And whereas Team Elegant have to score 83 runs for victory, and Riaz is out there squatting over. Unfortunately, he was injured yesterday, the first quarterfinals, as he was trying to stop that ball, which was heading towards the deep whitish mid-on region. He was fielding at deep mid-on. He had to run around to his right hand side. The ball just off the bouncer, almost was in the air beyond the boundary, but he tried his level best to pull the ball into the playing area. Lost his balance, lost his footing, and one of his sides, maybe the rib cage, might have hit the top of the boundary wall. Almost immediately after that, he was finding it very difficult. He was feeling that pain in one of his rib cage. 21 for the loss of 1 wicket. Chasing a target of 83 runs for victory for the first semi-finals between Team Elegant and Young Friends. Young Friends, after losing the toss, were asked to go in for a reverse sweep, almost a switch shot down to the deep extra cover region. There's a fielder out there. Really, that looks very unusual. Always the sweep shot goes behind the public crease on the half side, but this time around, it looked like a left-hander shot by Imran down that deep extra cover region. For a left-hander, it would have been deep in mid-wicket. The way he played that ball, almost like a left-hander. 22 for the loss of 1 wicket. 4th over in progress. Right arm over the wicket. From the cabin. Bowls to Riaz. Riaz the batsman. Left arm round the wicket. Beg your pardon. The left-hander out there operating. You go for one. They come with the second. Slight misfielding by the bowler, resulting into an extra run. Slight misfielding and both the batsmen seizing that opportunity. Riaz still is uncomfortable out there. He's batting on 11 with 1-6. Comprising of 1-6. Left arm. Oh, that was a loose delivery. That was a loose delivery. He should have shuffled across, got very close to that ball, and just should have punished a square of the wicket on the offside. He should have dispatched that delivery of his presence in disdain, but failed to do so. 24 for the loss of 1 wicket. Left arm round the wicket. Arshad the bowler from the cabin. Drives it beautifully. We had 21 balls. There's the fielder out there. Managed to, oh my goodness, even he almost had contact with that boundary wall after the ball was pulled back into the playing area. The fielder had long off, had to run across. The ball was straight down the ground between the long off and long on. Almost it had bisected the two fielders, but one of the fielders at long off region was able to pull the ball back into the playing area of the bounce. 26 for the loss of 1 wicket. Left arm round the wicket. Draws it straight to the fielder and middle. Oh, the setting over single chance or not managed to make it. Oh, that is not the way to run. He has to drag his bat. He tried to drop the bat behind the popping crease as he was running towards the non-striker's end. Captain of KFC, please note, they are out to get our signature, registers signatured before the 9th over is bowled. KFC, before the 9 overs are completed, beg your pardon. KFC, get our register signed before the 9th over is completed. That is the cutoff time. This is the one take a second. So this is not good. You have to just look at Team Elegant. They have to Riaz. They need him until the last ball is bowled. They need him until the last run is scored. So it is not so easy. Riaz is really struggling. He's running out of steam here at UCG Uro Cricket Grounds. And look at him shaking his head. So it's not so easy out there. .28 for the loss of 1 wicket. 4 overs done. So KFC, captain please note, beg your pardon. You have to get our register signed before the 9th over is completed. That is the cutoff time. The second semi-finals will be between KFC and Srividya cricketers. Team Elegant 28 for the loss of 1 wicket. The only batsmen in this tournament who have scored 99 runs. Riaz has scored total score of 99 runs so far. Aggregate score so far in this tournament by Riaz is 99. If it's a single run, he is going to be the only batsman so far in this tournament to score three-figure score, total score, to be precise. His total score has been 99. One more run. The first batsman is going to be the first batsman in this tournament to score 100 runs. "28 for the loss of one wicket." Oh, Chetan of Reliance as well as Umesh, who was termed as a marshal by Syed Kirmani of Hadimeshwari for his run-up, is watching the match from the dais out there. Across the line, lost his bat, trying to play that ball. Look, hand is slipping off his hands, and you can see the bat ending up right in front of the square leg umpire. Trying to sweep that ball, and the bat slipping off his hands. Of each and every delivery.
So thank you very much, Alina sir. So match is seems to be little bit tough here for elegant cricketers, but having Riaz in the middle, being the first, the batsman to score 100, the three figures in this cricket tournament, I think the excitement still left in this game, and surely the young friends who are captain really not that much of aware of that victory. If we definitely wanted to send this man Riaz back into pavilion if they want to win this match. Riaz so far so good from the bat, taking the full responsibility in his shoulder as a captain. From the far end, the first delivery beautifully driven there by Riaz, down to deep, wideish long off region, fumble from the fielder. They're coming back for the second. In comes the throw, and Iqbal finding himself short of his crease. Always you are asking for trouble when you are going against the throwing arm of Ajmal, one of the safest fair of hands, and at the same time, little bit fumble, look at that, from Ajmal, but recovered very quickly and returns that one on more than what the speed of the batsman has got in the middle, and more than his speed, the throw of the speed of Ajmal straight to the hands of bowler, and the wicket number 2 is back into pavilion of Team Elegant. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು KFC ಕೋಡಿಕಲ್ ತಂಡದ ನಾಯಕ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ತಮ್ಮ ಆಟಗಾರರ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಹಸ್ತಾಕ್ಷರವನ್ನು ನೋಂದಾಯಿಸಬೇಕು. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ತಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಸಮಯ ಮೀರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸಹಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಎರಡನೇ ಸೆಮಿಫೈನಲ್ ಪಂದ್ಯ ಆಡುವಂತಹ KFC ಕೋಡಿಕಲ್ ತಂಡದ ನಾಯಕ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸಹಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಬಾಕಿ ಹೊಡೆದ ಆಟಗಾರರು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಹಸ್ತಾಕ್ಷರ ನೋಂದಾಯಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. So Iqbal is back into pavilion, tried to steal the second run in the middle, and he couldn't manage to complete that couple of runs, and is finding himself short of his crease. Now umpires having led the conversation, maybe their quality of the ball, and suddenly umpire, of course, after receiving the complaint from the batsmen, they wanted to change the ball. So of course the need to be, and umpires, the two umpires are so experienced, umpire Roland Pinto and umpire Pushparaj BM, the god gift for underarm cricket. These two guys, of course, Pushparaj BM under the belt of Roland Pinto, that looks like underarm cricketer has got a real blessed with the umpires. Here is again, really, I think Riaz, second time he's lost his grip over the bat, and again the ball is not ballooning up, but bat is ballooning up in the air, and it looks like he wanted to change his bat, not having a grip in the bat. Of course, because of the condition of the weather, it's too hot and very difficult to grip the handle of the bat, so he is just putting towel to handle of the bat, but still he couldn't manage to grip the bat. That's so tough indeed sometime to grip the bat, handle of the bat. So he's going to change the bat, and the 33 for the loss of 2 wicket in the over number 6 in progress. Just coming back to the equation now. 33 is the total score. Another 50 more runs required to win this match. And altogether 28 remaining, and out of 28 they have to get 50 runs. That means the difference between run and ball exactly the 22. This is what Team Elegant have to look for. They need to decrease the difference between run and ball each and every over, and that's so important here for Riaz. After getting that much of good start from his bat, he need to anchor the innings for his team, being the captain of the side, and opportunity for him because he's a man in form. First time he's in such a good form in the season for Team Elegant. Some drives are beautiful. That was an imperious and glorious extra cover drive coming from the bat of Riaz, but protection there in the deep in the extra cover, and Ashwin, the fieldsman there in the deep, picks the ball, and batsmen have to settle for that beautiful cricketing stroke from Riaz. 34 for the loss of 2 wicket. Riaz is batting on 18 with the help of 1 delightful 6. It was a really delightful 6 against the ball of Zubair, and that was a stroke of the day of 6. Ashad bowls, and very interesting to see that. Even, of course, that was deliberate. That was absolutely deliberate. But I think sometimes absence of mind. Even for the deliberate, there is opportunity of run out. That's why the closing fielder is shouting to that fielder, because the batsman is in half of the mat, thinking that he knows that it's a deliberate padding. But opportunity is there for the run out. That's why the fielder have to think a lot. Left arm bowls. Oh, ball dragging that one into the stumps. Dragging that one into the stumps as Iqbal's innings comes to an end. He's out for duck. Almost is looking for the expansive extra cover drive. But playing that one early. Dragging the ball. Look at that one in the replay. Almost ball is outside the line of off stump. Tried to play the expansive extra cover drive. Dragging the ball into the stumps. Bails are off. The wicket number 3 of Team Elegant are back into pavilion. 34 for the loss of 3 wickets. Team Elegant. Now the man is walking towards the middle. I think it was none other than Abhilash. This is the 2 pairs. I will tell you, all that dream of winning this big semi-final up to these 2 batsmen. Now, how well they're going to handle the pressure. How well they managed to build the partnership. Abhilash, technically very sound, very stylish, little master. Little master seems to be a little bit little. Just like what Pushparaj BM always mentioning when he was coaching, don't judge the book by its page cover. Just like that only. Don't judge this man, the capability, the potential of taking a match form away from the opposition. The little master Abhilash, he's got all technique of scoring the runs, and this is really going to be very important for Team Elegant to carry the business. Along with the captain, this man have to anchor the innings. Wait and see. Again, down the leg stump, going down the leg stump further away. That was an extra run and extra delivery, where the batsmen are in the middle of Team Elegant need to capitalize that extra deliveries which is bowled by the young friend Surwa. 35 for the loss of 3 wickets in the over number 6 in progress. Arshad from the sab end. Left arm bowls, improvising down to short fine leg region. The captain Imtiaz, the fieldsman there in the short fine leg region, fields the ball. Good over there from Arshad. Completes that over. The wicket taking over as well. So after completion of over number 6, chasing 83 to win this match. Team Elegant still, they are searching for the right track. 36 for the loss of 3 wicket. Just coming back to the equation straight away. And we can see in the scoreboard, the one man doing a lot of hard work in the scoreboard. It's none other than Yogesh Yanno. He's really very quick in his work. And just coming back to the equation, 36 is the total score. Another 47 more runs required to win this match. And they got only 24 deliveries to spare. 24-47. Almost here onwards, each and every ball required the 2 runs. That's what's so important here onwards for Team Elegant. They need to look for some big overs. The 1 big overs badly required for Team Elegant to win this match. I request KFC Kodikal captain, please your need to respond. The need to respond. Only 9 players are signed yet in. Before the 9 overs to be bowled in the innings, before that you have to complete the formalities of signature. Please note, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು KFC Kodikal ನಾಯಕ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು. ಈ ಇನ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ನ 9 ಓವರ್ನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯದ ಒಳಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟಗಾರರ ಹಸ್ತಾಕ್ಷರವನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಬೇಕು. ತದನಂತರ ಯಾವ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಿಲ್ಲ. Again, a beautifully driven. Abhilash, no exactly. The settled batsman in the middle. So there will be a opportunity for the spectators as well. There will be a game of Aussie. So this is good news. After a long time, the Urva Cricket Ground spectators really not enjoyed that game of Aussie. Now it's organizer decided, even for entertainment, An opportunity for the spectator. This time, go! Rios went for the big shot and clearing the ground. Down at the mid wicket for the maximum. That's why I'm mentioning the man in form. Rios still there in the middle. I don't think young friends who are captain will go into relax here. What a stroke that one. Beautifully driven. Look at that one. Taken an aerial route with the direction of the wind, clearing the boundary line quite easily, and score jumped into 43. That's why mentioning about the big over badly required. Big over in the sense 6s and 4s in a 1 and 2 overs takes Elegant into the victory target. Now 40 runs required to win this match. He is batting on 24 in the 19 deliveries. What a tournament he's got. What a fantastic and memorable tournament he's got, Riaz. Man is not looks so good throughout this season, but what he's choosing to come back his form, this big tournament. Around the wicket, Imran. Balls beautifully driven. This is, we can see hard that sound. Instrumental cricketing strokes, I will tell you, coming from the bat of Riaz. You can hear the sweet sound. 25. 25 for Riaz. What a great innings. Outstanding innings. Brave and gutsy. Not an easy job against young friends. They got formidable bowling department. And being the captain of the side, he know what is his responsibility. But job is not yet over. Riaz have to play till the end if his team wants to win this match. 44 for the loss of 3 wicket. Imran bowls. Oh, that was almost, I think. Abhilash drags that one. Looks like he drags that one into the stumps. Luckily, that ball really not hits the stumps. The Abhilash is one of his favorite stroke. Leaning into the drive, extra cover drive, but not quite able to get the timing behind that extra cover drive. Imran, right above the wicket. Not, oh my goodness. Abhilash really missing the opportunity. 2 dotted delivery will going to put lot of pressure onto the batsman in these situations. If you play the dotted deliveries, certainly it will lot of pressure here for Riaz as well. Imran on the wicket pot. Abhilash drives that one, but not able to find the gap. What a good comeback there by young man Imran. 3 dotted deliveries after that. 6. He's bounced back very well. And Abhilash little bit struggled. That line which is bowled by Imran. And that was really going to lot. That 3 dot deliveries which is played by Abhilash. At least he can rotate the strike. But he is not able to do that. So over number 7 completed. Chasing 83 to win this match. 44 on the board. Another 39 more runs required to win this match in 18 balls. Again, run rate required is going to be a big problem here. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕಟಣೆ. ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸುವರ್ಣಾವಕಾಶವಿದೆ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ದಂತಕತೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಆರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ನ ದಂತಕತೆ. ಆಟಗಾರರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದರೆ, ಲೆಜೆಂಡ್ ಆಟಗಾರ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೇವರೆಟ್ ಆಟಗಾರರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದರೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯನ್ನು ಚೀಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೇವರೆಟ್ ಆಟಗಾರರು ಆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಉತ್ತರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರೀಡಾಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳು ಸಹಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿದ್ದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯ ಚೀಟನ್ನು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಲೆಜೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಟಗಾರರು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಲವರ್ಸ್. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫೇವರೆಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್? They are answering your question. And this has been outstanding effort there by Reliance cricketers, Japu. That first time in the history of Underarm cricket, they are under one shelter. They are putting all legend players in this exhibition match. So first delivery of the over number 8, and Riaz looking for the big shot on the offside region. Look at that one. High bat lift, tried to hit the big shot on the offside region. No other option at all. Riaz quickly realizing that there's a do or die situation, and you need to play some big shot. Otherwise, very difficult for Elegant to bounce back this match. Loud appeal for leg before wicket. Umpire says going down the leg stump. Sharani is very confident. Mansoor is also very confident, but umpire not confident because he's in such a good position. The straight angle is, and you know exactly the bowler is bowling wide off the crease. when you're bowling wide of the crease, probably the ball is curving and the direction of the ball is certainly going to miss the leg stump. And that's what umpire is really not convinced with the appeal, and is called. It was not a leg before wicket, but it was a leg by. 45 for the loss of 3 wickets. So number 8 in progress. Saran, I think, has been very impressive. He is the one who is responsible for the success of young friend Surva in a recent season, the last season as well, when he was Zubair is losing his rhythm, lost his rhythm in the season, and one bowler who backing up that bowler is none other than Sharan, with his face, with his line, and with his accuracy. What that takes him into great bowler for young friend Surva, as from the far end, bowling round the wicket, Sharan. Bounced Abhilash looking for the extra cover drive. Again, not quite getting the timing behind that drive. Got a single down to short third man region. These singles will not going to help Team Elegant. They needed some big shot. Riaz just checking the quality of the ball. Of course, they needed to be, because when you are trying for the big shot, when he hits the big shot, they need to clear the ground. Of course, in this little bit overcast condition today, after that bright sunshine in the morning, but now it was an overcast condition little bit here in UCG. Sharan, right above the wicket again. Riaz drives that one. Again, not quite able to beat the deep long on fielder. Looking for the second. Very difficult to get. Oh my goodness. There is a possibility of second run, I will tell you. The Azhar didn't got that much of a good throw in that occasion. That's why Riaz is not really upsetted about his partner, why he will not going to take that second run. But a single, 47. Abhilash back on strike. Abhilash. Facing Sharan. For him, one a deep backwards call a mid wicket. Deep long on the fielder. Beautifully driven that one. Down to deep backward point. The fielder running hard. Imran returns the ball into the hands of. What a throw. This is an outstanding. This is outstanding fielding effort there from Imran. What a throw that one. What a great throw. Look at that one. The Abhilash played that one square cut off the back foot. And ball is running down to deep backward deep cover region, and fielder from the deep extra cover. How quickly he collects the ball. Look at the throw. Look at the throw right over the bails. Easily for Mansoor, wicketkeeper behind the stump, complete the job. So one more wicket is back into pavilion. What we are talking about, the Abhilash is not quite able to perform today. KFC Kodikal ನಾಯಕ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು. ಕೇವಲ 11 ಎಸೆತ ಬಾಕಿ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ 9 ಓವರ್ ಆಗಲು. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ, 9 ಓವರಿನ ಒಳಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟಗಾರರ ಸಹಿಯನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ವಿ ಆರ್ so many times we are informed you, but you are not really responding for that. This is a big match. This is a big tournament. Of course, you are all cooperated with us for the successful 5 days. This is only one day. We need your cooperation. Please cooperate with us. 48. The new batsman just came into middle. Anish. Sharan ball him, clean him up. Look at the face. Look at the speed of that delivery of Sharan. The batsman mistiming it, dragging the ball into the stumps. This is only because of the face of Sharan, what he has got. No time at all. Look at that one. Before the batsman going for the big shot in the offside region, that ball got an inside edge of the bat, hitting the stump. Quite unfortunately for the captain, Riaz, because he's standing in the other end, but no one is really not giving that much of stand for him. One more, the big blow in this innings of Team Elegant is I concerned. When you were playing the big shot, chasing a big total like 83 to win this match, they needed to have some batsman like Rashid Baba. That's what really lacking. One big hitter needed to play at least 5 to little bit, almost half of the innings. Till 5 overs needed some big, the batsman like Rashid Baba. 48 for the loss of 5 wickets. Over number 8 completed. Now 2 overs remaining, but long way to go. 35 more runs required to win this match. 35 more runs required to win this match. in remaining 2 hours, 12 ball 25, but not impossible in cricket. Not impossible in cricket. Anything is possible in cricket, but you need to adopt that positive frame of mind. At the same time, the shot selection, and Riaz has got a potential of getting that winning runs. Ashwin brought into attack. One more competitor for the purple cap with the 9 wickets in the tournament. Balls big wide. Balls a big wide. Looks like a little bit warm-up delivery coming from the hands of Ashwin. Not so easy against the... That was the second wide of the innings. Can you believe this? How disciplinary bowling there from Young Prince has got. A beautiful leg cutter, but going away from the right-hander batsman. Rightly so, umpire having a look at that one delivery. That was a curve in, turning a lot. Leg cutter, pitching outside the line of stump far away. And it is a leg cutter. 50 comes off here for T. Milligan with that extra. Another 33 more runs required to win this match. Beautifully bowled. Perfect leg cutter. It's very difficult for any batsman when he bowls that spot. You can see that spot what Ashwin is turning the ball a lot. It was moving from the good line spot. Very difficult for the batsman to reach that pitch of the delivery, to read the turn of the delivery. This time across the line, swinging his bat, but ball is certainly going to miss the leg stump. Leg by call by umpire. One more addition to total. Scoreboard moves on to 51 for the loss of 5 wicket over number 9 in progress. Imtiaz back on strike. There will be a game of Aussie. And more than 50,000 will go into be the cash prize. Almost 50,000. Total 50,000 cash. The winner for the Aussie. The value of the ticket is going to be at 200. 200. If anyone buys 5 tickets, there will be a 1 free ticket. If you buys 5 tickets. This time, appeal for leg before wicket. Umpire not convinced. Umpire not convinced because Ashwin is turning a ball a lot. He is turning a ball a lot because seeing his turn of the delivery, Ashwin will look at his face, he's really disappointed. And ball is pitched in the middle stump. Leg cutter, being the leg cutter, is bowling a big leg cutters, so that umpire not giving a leg before wicket. 52. Ashwin again. Right above the wicket. Riaz, one-handed strokes down to deep in wicket, running hard, looking for the second. Imtiaz coming for the second. In comes the throw. Well short of his crease. And Ajmal once again so good in his return, as they were very accurate. And the wicket number 6 is back into pavilion. And Team Elegant are deep in trouble. Look at the running bit of the wicket. Desperately wanted a couple of runs. He wanted to retain the strike. But Imtiaz finding himself well short of his... Look at the camera work here. Absolutely terrific. The square angle. I think Raganna out there in that square angle having a camera. Doing a fantastic job here. All that's cameraman we are having here. In a commentary box, left of my commentary box, we can see that is a smiling face of Raviraj, who done a fantastic job in 5 days, 6 days. It's not an easy job, I will tell you. The great job by the cameramans. Lot of appreciation words coming for Bedra Media, especially in this cricket tournament. The high quality, the HD quality live coverage from Bedra Media. Bowled him, cleaned him up. Ashwin got a big wicket. Big fish in the net. Big fish in the net at last. Riaz back into pavilion, tried his level best being the captain. Look at the appreciation. That was really required. The cricket is a gentleman's game. Look at all young friends who are the players shaking hand for the effort of Riaz. Even the crowds, we can see that the clapping, the acknowledging the fantastic knock of Riaz. He knows that Riaz, this is not quite enough for him, for his team to contribute, to take his team into the victory. But the way he is battled in the middle, like a warrior, like a soldier, but not quite able to take his team into the victory. Now it's a 2K viewers watching here through YouTube by Bedra Media through YouTube. Unbelievable. This is definitely going to make a historical cricket tournament, memorable one for the spectators. Again, Down the leg stump going to be a wide. Ashwin little bit excited after getting the wicket of wide signal. Yes, after they got a wicket of Riaz. He looks like a little bit excited. He wanted to get one more wicket. He's a run in that highest wicket taker in the tournament. Right above the wicket balls. Beautifully balled. Tried to york the batsman in the relegation, but batsman negotiated very well. At the last moment, he got a bat onto that. He picked up a single in the down to deep long on. So, fantastic over. Wicket taking over. Big fish in the net in this over. He got a wicket of Riaz. 9 overs completed. 55 for the loss of 7 wicket. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರು. ತಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸುವರ್ಣಾವಕಾಶ ಲಭಿಸಲಿದೆ. 2 ಸೆಮಿಫೈನಲ್ ನಂತರ ಅಂಡರ್ಆರ್ಮ್ ಲೆಜೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಎಂಬ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೇವರೆಟ್ ಆಟಗಾರರು 1980-90 ದಶಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಛಾಪನ್ನು ಹೊಟ್ಟಿದಂತಹ ತಮ್ಮ ಆಟದ ಮೂಲಕ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರ ಮನಸೂರೆಗೊಂಡಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೆಜೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ನನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟುಗೂಡಿಸುವ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ಅವರ ಆಟವನ್ನು ನೋಡುವಂಥ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ ತಮಗೆ ಒದಗಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪಂದ್ಯಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಬೇಕು. ಈ ಪಂದ್ಯಾಟದ ಸವಿಯನ್ನು ಸವಿಬೇಕಂತ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸಂಘಟಕರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. The wide signal by umpire. Wide signal by umpire. One more addition to total. Riaz is brought into attack. Most experienced campaigner, I will tell you, for young Francois. More than 15 to 20 years. Is really giving lot of service for young Francois in the form of bowling department. Picked up a single. One more addition to total. Scoreboard moves on to 57. Another 26 more runs required to win this match. 26 required in remaining 5 deliveries. 5 deliveries and 26. Appeal for leg before wicket is given him. Is given him because right across the line of the deliveries wanted to play the reverse sweep. And Riaz got a wicket. Riaz, of course, everybody knows that the name, the Riaz, is from our neighboring state, from our neighboring district, Kasaragod district. In Bichu Premier League is represented Bichu Reloaded, but unfortunately his team is not able to qualify. But what a fantastic performer from the bowling, being the very experienced bowler for the side of young Francois. Now he's got the place in the playing 11 in the big tournament, and he was just justifying his place. Picked up a wicket. 57. 26 required. Again, far outside the line of half-stamp. Riaz tried to bowl that one outside the line of half-stamp, but really lost his concentration over the line. Bowled a big wide. 58. 25 more runs required to win this match. As bowler's back drive over the head of the bowler. Protection there in the deep long of Manohar. Manohar is really fantastic today. We batted in the middle. The responsible for the partnership with this captain. This time along, swinging his bat to the line of the delivery. Not quite able to get timing behind the shot. The fielder there in the deep backward square leg fields the ball. Batsman got a single. 60 comes off here for Team Elegant. The 60 is the total score. Right across the line of the delivery, swinging his bat down to deep long on just a single. Now it's a 61. Just is coming back to that strategy of Riaz. He told that after winning the toss, he wanted to restrict the opposition for 60. And that's why their one is 60. And 61, the big margin win here for young Francois. They're entering into the finals of the most prestigious cricket tournament. The young Francois through to the final of Reliance Cup 2020. Fantastic performance throughout the tournament. Not an easy job. Not there, not psychologically there that much of strong after Atif is injured. After even Samir is missed out in this big final. They really not allowed to think about that there are 2 players, but they played a very good innings, very good batting, very good bowling performance, defeating the all department, and they're winning this match quite comprehensively. And look at that, they're enjoying with the drone camera. Yesterday also that was gone viral, and players of young Francois, they are really with the drone camera, they did fun they have got, and today also they are enjoying with the drone camera. Now, time to announce the Man of the Match award. It goes to the Ashad of Young Friend Surua for his 24 valuable runs and picked up a wicket. And I request Mr. Umesh of Adimeshwari, the former one of the fastest bowler of in this Underarm cricket history. As per Umesh is concerned, he's got a long run up in his bowling, and he's been, of course, good big reward for him is that Syed Kirmani is once he came into UCG, then he's told that he is the Malcolm Marshall of Underarm cricket. So my request, Mr. Umesh of Adimeshwari cricketers, kindly request you to hand over this Man of the Match to Mr. Ashad, and I request Mr.